Hey everyone, welcome. Thank you so much for being here today again with me. It is Monday, and I believe it is, oh my goodness, 14, 15, I think it's the 16th today of January 2023. Here we are in the mid-month of January in a new year, guys. And I just want to say, I know that coming out of 2022, there's still some lingering energies that is, some things might be messing with you. Maybe you might be having thoughts, or your thoughts have gone to chaos, like fear and things like that. But I feel like this new year, things are going to be getting better for some of you gradually. For some of you, you might wake up one day and realize, wow, I don't feel this way anymore. Interesting. But before we get into this reading, please let us take a couple deep breaths, clear your energy so that the message can resonate where it's supposed to with you, and take a moment in those few seconds to thank your guides, thank God, your divine creator. Thank yourself for taking the time to listen to this. I'll call it a spiritual workout. The guided messages coming in. For those of you who have not been here before to this channel, let me just tell you that this channel is first and foremost provided for you, created for you in love and in light. And this is my divine life purpose, to bring these healing messages to you, and to bring them with love, with truth, with honesty, and always in the loving energy of our divine creator, of spirit, right? So just take a couple deep breaths in and out. In and out. Okay. So today I felt compelled to, again, I'll provide my painting in the backdrop. When I paint, I know that it always lends itself to a message. And so this message is here for you today. As I was painting this, I was feeling the energy of the spirit animal, or the animal, bear energy. And I did call this Bear Country, this painting. And I feel a significant tie to that that amazing strength that a bear possesses. And when you, I don't know if you've ever come across a bear, if you've been walking or hiking or whatever, and you see a bear, but immediately as human beings, we're afraid because of the bears. Automatically we go to ferocious and huge and strong, right? And so today, this energy that I feel is here with this bear energy is the bear energy represents forward movement, even in the midst of a storm or something you don't understand, you can't quite see clear. With this painting, I was feeling the strength of a bear. Bears thrive in winter. They don't, we always hear bears hibernate and that kind of thing, and, they do. But I just feel like this represents freedom and movement forward and through some storm, through what you feel is darkness, or an energy that sort of in the past years has sort of left you wondering and maybe even questioning your future, your faith, your, maybe questioning manifestation abilities and things like that. Let me share something with you real quick before we get into the cards. And by the way, I'm going to be using the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms card. and possibly a few other decks, depends on what comes in. But let me tell you, I am a firm believer in manifestation. About a month ago, I was doing my thing, meditating in my, in my world, and tapping into the universe, and asking for guidance and prayer. And my prayer was, I need to manifest some money so I can pay off this bill, unexpected house repair. And I said, you always take care of me, universe. You always do. And thank you, God, in advance. And let me tell you something. I always get emotional when I talk about this because it's just amazing how this works. Guys, when you manifest, when you put something out there, I say this over and over, you have to know that it's already yours. You have to believe that with every fiber in your being. You have to believe that. And you have to know the universe does have your back. You are in the driver's seat as far as allowing these manifestations to come through for you. And so when I put that out there, I knew I'd be taken care of. I knew I didn't have to worry. Of course, we always have some worries with finances and things, but I knew something would come. And I said, thank you, universe, whatever amount you can give me. The bill is this much. If you give me that much, I'm thankful for whatever you give me, whatever help. And so last week I got a text from someone, and he's let me explain it. So this is not to get too personal. My youngest child, well, my ex-husband, I'm stammering here. So he said to me, I'm gonna claim our daughter for taxes this year. And he said, I'd like to give you at least half of the money for claiming our daughter. And I was like, okay, I really appreciate that, and thank you. And so he said, let me figure out what amount that will be. And he got back to me, and he told me the amount, and I almost fell over because it was the amount of the repair on my house that needed to be fixed. And he was unaware. He didn't know that I had that expense, and it was that dollar amount. And I almost fell over, and I did cry. And I did say, thank you, God, thank you, universe, because I knew you'd take care of me. You always do. And so it gets better. So within a few days, he delivers the money in cash. And I'm so grateful. It's so very important, guys, to believe in your heart that this belongs with you, and you belong with it. You have to know that, no doubts. You have to know. And you get there by working on things in your life, in your spiritual life, in your inner workings. You get there by loving yourself, by learning to love yourself, by practicing surrender, to releasing things, getting rid of toxic energy, getting rid of resentments, getting out of toxic situations, making those steps to improve yourself, your life, your self-worth. And so I will leave you with that, and I'm going to go on to the cards now, but I just wanted to share that with you because I did get down on my knees after, in my own space, in my privacy. And I said, how can I thank you enough? God, guides, universe, how can I thank you enough? Can I somehow repay this beautiful blessing? And I always believe that. It's, yes, you accept with open arms the blessings, but I always am so grateful And I always do say, what can I do for you? And so, guys, I think it's so very important to understand that manifesting, there is no magic elixir. It is what you feel within yourself and your worthiness of what you are manifesting, okay? It's not always about money. Sometimes it's love, sometimes whatever. But I'm telling you, it is just amazing how that all works. The energy I feel today is, I do feel that amazing bear strength, right? I feel that pushing through energy, getting through, understanding, learning, listening, walking in those $300 shoes that you know you belong in or something. Just having that wherewithal to know that you push through everything that has held you back before and you move forward into something that is best and good for you. And so I feel very much like there is an enlightenment here, guys. There's the Queen of Light. And a lot of times the female energy does come in. So I want to just say, if you're male listening or watching, that doesn't mean this doesn't include you. We all have male and female energies. This energy coming in, there's something to celebrate. Something's breaking through, guys. There's some sort of, I feel for some of you, excuse me, it's some sort of deal, a breakthrough with maybe there wasn't hope for financial help before, but now it opens up. I feel for some of you this enlightenment, this time of celebration is you standing tall in your own energy and being in that space of receiving, guys. Okay? There's something that that all of you have been working on within yourselves, and some of you have been working really hard to improve your self-worth and the way you feel about yourself. I gotta tell you, there are many times when I go through things that I'll look back and say, why did I do that? Jeez, why did I do that? But instead of beating myself up like I used to, I'm forgiving of myself and moving forward, because if I stay in that energy, that's longer that I have to wait for manifestation, right? I feel like this is about manifestation, this message, but it really is an indication that whoever this resonates with, you will have an opportunity to celebrate. And I feel like for some of us, we have to get through these first few months in 2023, and then something opens up. It's interesting. So what I really feel like Spirit wants all of you to know is, don't give up on that. Keep manifesting. But the other part of this is, don't do it out of desperation. Don't ever bring that energy into your whatever you put out into the universe. You have to be in a clear space within yourself. And I can't be thankful enough for every time the universe blesses me with something that I have put out there. I can't even tell you how many times this has happened. And I know someone could say, well, can you manifest $1 million? Yeah, I mean, probably, yeah. I kind of, I've had so many instances where money has come in when I needed it, or my vehicle, I needed another vehicle. I've had this vehicle for 3 years now, but 3 years ago, my vehicle was not worth fixing, and it feels very telling of the way we work as spiritual beings when we manifest things. But my vehicle was not working at all, and I was like, okay, I have to buy a new vehicle. So someone that I know said, I have a vehicle that's pretty new. I mean, it's not that old. And I think that you know, can you do this much? And it was so much less than it would be to go buy a vehicle at a car lot, put it that way. But I am so honored and blessed that I can sit here and tell you guys, manifestation does work. It's a lot of it is you, and belonging with it, knowing it, feeling it, breathing it, walking it. Speaking of, the card, the Dreamwalker, also fell out and picked us a few minutes ago. See, this is I feel like this message, the collective energy is coming into your dreams. And they don't feel like illusions anymore. They're dreams that are coming true, guys. It's your manifestation. It's you. So this Dreamwalker is, it looks like he's playing a flute or something like that. Or she. And so this being here is playing a flute in celebration. She's making this happen. Do you see how, I don't know if you remember the stories of, or ever seen, maybe cartoons did it when I was a kid, but someone playing a flute and snakes rising up out of a basket. So that indicates that this being here is in control. This is you being in control, opening up and allowing things to come forth, right? And it's interesting because I really didn't have a big expectation or idea of what was coming in this morning for the energy, for the overall energy. So I feel Spirit is here saying, get ready to celebrate, because something's opening up for you. A deal is opening up, is what I keep hearing. Something is coming through for you. And I feel like for some of you, you could be blessed with a gift from someone thanking you for a service well done, or kind of just out of the blue, here's a gift, I was thinking of you. Or maybe something like an acknowledgement of something. So I feel like this is a couple things. I feel like this is partially an angel that's with you. I think it's Archangel Ariel, but I also feel Haniel. And I feel like it's an angel of abundance. So, but I also feel someone in human form is going to help you with something, okay? This energy here is coming in to help you find your way out of something and to lead you to something much better in your life. I feel a very much a sense of floral energy, living, breathing plants. And so I feel like some of you need to surround yourselves this week with some sort of beautiful plant that buds flowers. Okay, so I feel like whatever it is that you are drawn to, that's what's for you. Okay, it feels very needed, like a needed energy sharing, that you need energy from something natural. And I feel like whatever that is in nature, maybe even go to a floral shop, and if you can't afford to buy flowers, smell them, walk by them. Many grocery stores have them. Look at them, be around them. It's interesting because how we are all beings of energy and how we share with each other that energy. And this is needed now for all of you. I feel like there is a very urgent sense of a, why am I hearing the word remedial? I don't know exactly why that word came in, but I'm not going to deny it. Or remediation. Something is becoming whole. Something is becoming right. Something is becoming into the open, opening up, presenting itself for you in a positive way. So what you were confused about before comes through in a very positive, clear way. Yeah, see, I feel like something was you surrendered something, or you put something away that you didn't that wasn't good for you, or you made a move in some direction for something better for yourself. So the Spirit talks about the energies here of the four seasons, right? Everything has a season. And so things change, and those changes don't need to be sad. It's interesting that this card came through about changes, because yesterday, for a period of time, I was suddenly overtaken with sadness. And I told my daughter, she also does readings for people, but so she understands this. But so we talked, and I said, listen, I feel this really overwhelming sense of sadness, like someone's mourning the ending of something. It's the end of something. It's a change of seasons. It's profound change, and someone is mourning. I think in my last reading, I talked about mourning change, but it felt so final, and I I feel like part of that was something changing in my life, but I also felt it on a bigger scale, like a general energy for some people. And yes, we are always going through changes as human beings, but I feel like whatever this change is, someone's really going to mourn it, or has been, and you know it's coming, but it's best for you. It's like you're maybe you're feeling the energy of mourning, but yet you're not quite seeing the energy of light on the other side of it, right? Because the energy of light is what's coming on the heels of this morning. And I did cry a couple times yesterday. I started off in the morning talking with someone, and we were talking, and I just got so sad. And I think what I felt during that time was everything leading up to this change, and how I had a tough time with something, and how I was feeling that, oh, this is like in the thick of it, right? I just felt that energy, that feeling of, I don't want to say doom. I want to say I'm looking right at it. I'm looking at it right in my face, right? So to speak. And then today I feel like that energy is moving out. It's moving away, because something else is opening up. Yeah, so here Spirit says, yeah, we're hitting the mark here, because you decided to stay steady in your manifestation and your belief in you, to work to improve your manifestation abilities by working on believing in yourself, what belongs with you, what doesn't. And so, guys, I am walking proof of that. I've experienced it over and over again when I asked for something and it came through. But I always notice when I ask for something, it's always comes through fairly quickly when I am totally 100% in acceptance and belief that it belongs with me. So it's so important to know that. I'm gonna just show you this card real quick. It's not part of this deck, but it was in the deck. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans. And it talks about relocation or travel. Some of you could be taking a trip. Some of you might be relocating to a better, more affordable place, maybe out of state. But I feel like some of you are making that move that's not near where you are. And it could be that someone in your family that might be moving. But I feel more like it's you. I feel like you're moving out, moving on, taking that bold step, and maybe even going to a place you've never been before, accepting a job somewhere. And so I do feel whatever that move is, that's what's best for you. That will work for you. Trust in yourself and believe. me see. Is there anything else? Let me just look at these cards real quick. Guys, I believe that... Thank you, guys. I believe that whatever this is, it's... I don't want to say overdue because everything is in divine planning. We can slow things down by not believing in ourselves. This isn't just about manifestation. It's about self-care, healing from within. Here, is confirmation. Enjoying life's luxuries. Some of you, I think this is about slowing down and enjoying, having the money to enjoy things, right? Spending some quiet time, taking time for yourself, starting up a business. I feel, guys, like this, I feel like for those of you this resonates with, the end of those days of procrastination, not moving forward with starting like maybe a new business or not venturing out with some skill that you have. And I was talking to my dear friend the other day, and I was telling her, I said, I've been procrastinating promoting my readings and doing readings for people one-on-one. And she said, I don't know why, Naomi, because that's your calling. That's what you're supposed to be doing. That's why you resonate so much with people, because that's what you're supposed to be doing. Now, yes, I have a full-time job, and I really want to move forward in in this service of doing one-on-one readings for people. I really enjoy this, whether it's face-to-face, on phone, or whatever. It's my calling, and it's not like, let me just tell you a real quick story. So I signed up with this company to do readings, and immediately, almost immediately, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it for them because I knew I did 2 or 3 readings for people, but then I just felt like there's nothing wrong with earning money for doing readings or healing people, but this felt more like greed on the company's part, and I won't say who they are because I don't know. I don't even remember now, but it didn't feel right. It didn't feel like genuine service. It felt like next caller, next caller, next caller, and it was like, God bless you, good luck, but I can't do this. This isn't me. This I need to be in my in the right energy, and that wasn't the right place. So I will say that when something doesn't feel right, and you know it's not right, and the energy around you isn't what is good for you, don't do it. I had to quit within the first week after I started because it just, the energy didn't feel right. And I have to say, you guys, you have to feel right about what you're doing, okay? But this card here indicates, this goes along with celebration. Something is coming in where you feel, you're going to feel the richness of, it could be for some of you soul cleansing. For some of you, it could be a contract opens up with a business, or a new job, or a contract opens up, some kind of contract. I sense that there's a contract that is good for you. I feel for some of you, it is a relocation to a new job and signing on to a new job, maybe signing on to a new apartment or home. But it is something different, and it does feel very, very different for you. But know that you can trust the guidance of your own voice. You can trust the guidance of your guides, your divine creator. And just know that you are in charge of whatever you manifest. I'm telling you, yes, there are things that come to us as blessings and we're totally unaware and unexpected. That's beautiful. But you also we are to work in tandem with the universe here, okay? The universe sort of hits the mark when we are totally aligned. And so I feel like this was on the bottom of the deck and I felt drawn to it. Good news about financial matters, right? There's something new changing. I told you, money, new workplace, new home, maybe traveling somewhere on vacation and meeting somebody that's an influence, that's a great influence. I feel like this change is opening up, and I feel like it's opening up after these first few months in just January. I almost said December because I feel like December was sort of like one of those, maybe there were signs, but you might not have seen them coming in for you regarding this. Trust yourself, trust your abilities, have faith in this new direction for yourselves. But I do feel like there is, why do I see, not tambourine, what is that one? It's round and it's metal. I think drummers might use it, and it goes up and down. I can't think of the name of it, but I was seeing that and hearing like a grand awakening, a grand announcement coming in your lives. Guys, there's something coming. These days of being in desperation about finances and things like that, you're finding creative ways to deal with the stress. And I do feel like because you're making that effort to pull yourself out of that negative thinking or stress, that's you grooming yourself for manifestation. Okay, yeah, we're human beings. We are gonna have some worry. We are going to have to be responsible for making decisions, of course. But I do feel like the more you work towards dealing with the stress, there are solutions that come with that, on the heels of that, and alongside that. So I feel like a lot of you are going to be hitting this. You might have been seeing a little bit of a pause for a moment, but that kind of pause kind of breaks free in February. I feel like February towards the end, something starts to break free and open up and you feel relief, okay? I don't feel like there's anything else this morning, so I want to say, guys, God bless you and enjoy your day. Have a beautiful, wonderful, amazing day. And shine your light. Be your own voice, is what I'm hearing. Stay in your true self. And whenever a situation arises that tries to bring in stress, put yourself in a place where you can release that stress and even picture it flowing away like a river. Let the current take it away. And let yourself be thankful that you're not in that energy with whoever that person is or whatever they're doing isn't you. So you don't have to worry about it. People lash out and do things because they have things going on in their lives. Stay in your lane. That's not your business. It's not for you to worry about. It's not for you to allow that kind of energy, harsh energy towards yourself to penetrate any further than your ears. It is your responsibility now. It's very crucial that you prove to yourself that you have the ability to bring forth these blessings within your life, within your financial situation, within your career, your job, within your home where you are now, and leaving that behind if you have to. But guys, this is all working out. It is all working out for the best, okay? Listen, I have to sign off now, but I want you to know you're watched over, you're blessed by not only your angels, by loved ones that have passed, by furry friend energy that is passed over, dogs, cats, horses, whatever. That collaborative energy is there for you, okay? Always is. Have a beautiful day, and until next time, namaste.